How did ancient farmers turn wild grasses into wheat? Imagine a world where humans first looked at wild grasses and saw more than just plants swaying in the breeze. They saw potential for food that could change their lives forever. Around 10,000 years ago, in the Fertile Crescent, early farmers began a slow journey of transforming wild grasses into the wheat we know today. They started by gathering grains from plants that naturally grew in grasslands. Some of these wild grasses had larger seeds, which made harvesting easier, and seed heads that stayed attached instead of scattering, making collection simpler. Farmers noticed that certain plants had traits they liked, like seeds that didn't fall off easily and stalks that were sturdy enough to stand tall. They would pick the best plants, save their seeds, and replanting them the next season. Over many generations, this selection process encouraged genetic changes. These changes made the plants produce bigger seeds, stronger stalks, and seed heads that stayed intact during harvest. This process is called domestication, and it was a key step in turning wild grasses into cultivated wheat. Early farmers used simple tools like stone sickles to harvest the grains. They would cut the seed heads, then thresh the plants by beating them to separate the edible grains from the chaff. After thrashing, they stored the grains in containers made from clay or woven fibers. To prepare the grains for eating, they ground them into flour using stones, creating bread, porridge, or gruel. These foods became staples in their diets, supporting larger communities and more settled lifestyles. The evolution of wheat involved crossing different wild grasses, which created new types like emmer wheat. This hybridization increased the genetic diversity and adaptability of wheat, helping it thrive in various environments. Over time, these early innovations in plant selection, cultivation, and processing laid the foundation for modern farming. They marked one of the first major technological advances in human history, enabling societies to produce surplus food, grow populations, and develop complex civilizations. So, through careful observation, selection, and simple tools, ancient farmers gradually turned wild grasses into the wheat that feeds billions today. Their pioneering techniques set the stage for the agricultural systems we relying on now, showing how early innovations in farming changed the course of human history.